Hey guys, and welcome to the Free Skate. This is going to be our rant and talk about Trusova and Trusova and Trusova and her PCS. What the heck, you guys? What was that? I don't even understand. I can't even get my mind around how her PCS is marked. Like, I don't get it. She actually does nothing. Her entire free skate. She does nothing.
You can't believe it?
I can't believe it. You can't tell me let me tell you what she's getting. She's getting an 8 on composition and performance interpretation of music. 8.5. Are you kidding me? 8.75.
So who's judging?
Are you kidding me? 8.75 for interpretation of music. She doesn't have a program. There's no substance. The problem
Let me know when I can speak.
I will. She literally skates around doing crosscuts, if you want to call them crosscuts. There is hardly anything to do with the program or interpretation of music or transitions. Her transitions are almost non-existent. And when her jumps were done and she did start her program like 3.5 minutes into her program, it was like super junior and basic. And by that time, you don't even have a program. You just rattled off quad after quad after quad after quad. You want to tell me Mariah Bell's free skate is 3 points better than Trusova? 3 points. You're putting 3 points of PCS separating her and Mariah Bell.
Yeah, they are.
Are you kidding me? She actually has a beautiful free program, and actually I think is slightly undermarked for PCS, to be honest with you, but whatever.
No. I think it's
I said slightly undermarked. I mean, but like a point
I honestly think that was pretty good.
Whatever, go ahead, you can rant now. I'm done.
Oh, now I can speak.
Yeah.
Do you know how long they've been waiting for me to speak?
About 3.5 minutes.
3.5 minutes too long. You guys knew I was coming, and listen.
That's why I had to speak first.
It's not only me. It's all over the Canadian broadcasting. It's all over the American broadcasting. It is, everyone can see it. I'm sorry, there might be some Trusova fans out there that, like her and respect her, and they're wowed by the quads. And sure, I mean, she's doing 4 different quads. That is something to be proud of and something to be, wowed by. But let me tell you something. You go back and you watch that performance and like I told you guys from the last video, she literally does an entire skate around the rink, waits for it, and lines up and does a jump. Second time, she does half the rink with crossovers and jumps. I mean, it's kind of easy to do a quad when you're doing absolutely nothing and just going around the rink, winding up for it and getting all the speed you can, reserving all the energy you want, and boom, hit your quad. The truth is, I respect every skilled skater out there in these programs skating for their life, like Medvedeva, that comes back and kicks what. She delivers a performance. She delivers her jumps. She delivered just quality skating and showing you what a figure skating is all about. And she might not have the quads yet. Yes, she will. And they will come. The point of this whole thing is Trusova has no component of artistry, no skating, no edge work, it's just flat-footed, boring, slow, nothing to write home about, mama. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be mean, but that's the fact and that's the truth. Yet we are giving her, listen, the people who are upset, I am giving her everything to do with her technical. I'm not taking away her quads. That is phenomenal. That is great. And I will give her that. But you cannot sit here and try and argue me about her artistry. It's embarrassing. It's not even fair to any other skater out there that she's going against. That she should be getting a 66, which she's basically getting 8s out of. I mean, it's not just us. It's broadcasters that around the world who have been now picking it up and saying it. Something's got to be done. It's not fair. And I'm sorry, but if you tell me that Medvedeva deserved to lose to that because that girl did 4 quads and she fell on a couple of these jumps that she did, and Medvedeva skated clean, did an unbelievable hard program, made you feel the aura around her. She sucked you in. She's coming
I'm
back.
gonna pause you for a second. This is even more infuriating. Judge number...
Well, don't get me any more mad.
No, I need to for a second. Actually, it's pretty close on a few of them, but specifically judge number 8. I'll tell you who judge number 8 is. Judge number 8 for composition of music, interpretation of music, had Medvedeva 0.25 higher.
Medvedeva had a 0.25 higher?
Yeah. That's
It's ridiculous.
0.25 higher. So you're saying Trusova is that close from Medvedeva? Like, are you absolutely out
This
of
is
your
the problem
mind?
with the judging right now.
I can't.
It's
That's
everywhere. Everyone is complaining about it. At the end of the day, everyone went home talking about Medvedeva. And that's the difference, is what I was trying to tell you guys. Face of figure skating. Who's a star in figure skating? Doing 4 quads and landing, 3 of them and falling in your program doesn't really make and do nothing of artistry, really doesn't do anything to justify excitement and for people to go home and talk about like, wow, that was such a performance, blah, blah, blah. All they're talking about is Medvedeva, the girl that got second place.
Right.
Johnny Weir actually said what I was been saying since the start. He said they have to start doing something about making these PCS balanced with the technical. The technical is up, and is that not what we talked about last time with Trusova? That's what I was trying to get at, because figure skating still has PCS. That is still it's half and half. It's supposed to be technical and it's supposed to be PCS. That's half and half marks. No, it's like 75% technical, and your PCS is becoming 25.
You know what?
You're not balancing the figure skating. You want to give respect to Trusova because you don't want to disrespect her. But we're trying to talk about her performance, not her as an individual, as a human being. We're talking about her program and what Atari's giving her. And if you want to be respectful in the heart of hearts, it's not something that's winnable. It's not something that's been jaw-dropping, and it's not something that you're going to talk about. The only thing everyone's talking about is her program is that she's winning by doing quads, and that's it. And that's what everyone's taking home about it. Right. People want to sit through seeing all of it as a combined package, right? That's why we're watching it. It's not just for one element. It's for all of it. Because it all equals and makes something beautiful and big and bold. And the problem is she only has one element, which the rest of a 4-minute program, you guys, you're sitting there going, are we done? Because I'm bored.
I feel like it's not even the quads that's the problem. Is you can go and do quads. It's the problem of now it's the PCS is only worth so much, and clearly there's not enough gap between what the PCS is worth versus what the quads are worth. When you have Trusova only 10 points from Medvedeva's PCS, that's literally one single quad jump, not even in combination. So how is Medvedeva even going to compete with that? Because you have 10 points to work with. You better hope Trusova falls.
You guys, if they actually marked this PCS properly, Medvedeva would have won. She had 225 overall, and Trusova had 234. If you mark that properly in both performances, Medvedeva wins this. By a little bit, but she still wins.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate that they're giving her marks that are way too high. So that's what I'm saying. So they're giving her technical marks, which is perfectly fine. I don't think anybody bats an eye at it. What we're batting eyes at is you're allowing her to have these PCSs that give her enough to win and get into the game.
Right.
That's not fair.
And it's not even enough to get into the game. It's the fact that they're so close to all the elite skaters. She is not an elite skater.
Right. She's not even close.
0.25 to half a point from Medvedeva and PCS. Like, that's absolutely ludicrous to me. That's what I can't get over. Your PCS marks are so close.
Well, as Johnny Weir said, she's getting 8s, which she should not be getting 8s.
Yeah.
So now when we're marking GOEs, the judges need to start going, how are we coming into these jumps?
There's supposed to be 5 bullet points. The one's supposed to be, I think, difficulty of...
Okay, but regardless, is what I'm saying is,
height, etc.,
when we skate around the rink and we know we're just skating and everyone watches us and sees it and you're not fooling anyone and you're literally taking a lap and you're jumping and you're landing your jump, if it's a quad or a triple,
Right.
whatever. That's easy. That's like going into practice saying, I'm just going to take all the time in the world. There's no pressure on me. I'm going to go around and jump. Now, go actually do what the difficult skaters do and put something into the steps or some kind of twist and turns, and then come into that jump. Make it look good. Make it look hard. That's where the GOEs need to start being properly evaluated. But anyways, you guys, thank you guys so much again for watching our video. Unfortunately, it's going to be filled with likes, dislikes, bantering back and forth from people. I'm just telling you what we feel is honest and what we feel figure skating needs to figure out. And then that means the ISU, they need to figure this out, because it's unfortunate that great skaters are not going to be able to get the marks that they, deserve and the placement that they deserve. So, peace on that street. Bye.